players keep an eye out today? Do you keep an industrial interest as it in what's going on?
Yeah, we'll be watching it. It's part of the job. I think you enjoy watching it. As for if somebody's got the chance of a move, I suppose that would be even more interesting for them with their phone being on. But I'm one of those that can go home and relax, have a cup of tea, and just watch it all unfold.
Yeah, you've got that sense of settlement here, and a game to look forward to as well.
Yes, big game as well. One looking forward to. But yeah, we'll be concentrating on the job in hand tomorrow.
Yeah, it's important because I don't know if it's a mini slump. It doesn't need to become any more than that, does it? Now?
Well, as a newly promoted team, you're always going to have a bad run, and we're hopefully approaching the end of ours. Some teams had theirs earlier in the season, some teams yet to have theirs as well. But I think one bonus is it's happened at the right time. It's happened mid-season, where we can do something about it. You have to credit the owner, the board, for putting their hands in the pocket and buying a couple of real proven centre forwards as well. And the common theme in the dressing room is we need a win, and obviously the sooner the better. And hopefully starting tomorrow.
Yeah, that investment should show a return. Surely, shouldn't it?
Yeah, you'd like to think so. I mean, they've both scored goals in the Premier League as well. As a new partnership, it might take them time to get going, and we obviously hope the sooner the better that they hit the ground running. Home debuts tomorrow, which will hopefully give them a lift, and ideally they'll get a goal apiece on their home debut.
As a sign of how it's changed round, Palace after that midweek game level points, but they've been some way adrift not very long before. Make a managerial change and suddenly everybody's squeezed in there together again, aren't they?
Yes, well, as I said, you're always think you're going to have you don't think you're going to have a bad run, but as a newly promoted team, it happens. This is a very tough league. We had a fantastic start, and like you said, we're having a disappointing run, but it's up to us as players to go out and do something about that. It was pointed out earlier, we bounced back last time. We lost to Palace to beat a very strong Liverpool team, and hopefully we can do the same tomorrow against Tottenham.
It can be difficult, I guess, in your position if you're not getting any game time to suddenly you're in and you've got to do your thing. But you've had that opportunity, haven't you, through the course of the season already?
Yeah. I mean, I got in earlier on in the season as well, and kept ticking over during the cup competitions as well, which is a real bonus. We've got a good squad. I mean, we've made 9 or 10 changes in the cup ties and managed to come through them both. But it's been good, kept everybody up to speed, and hopefully we'll see the benefits of that tomorrow.
Have you played more games than you were anticipating?
Well, when I came down, both Alan and Eldon, despite Alan being an international, hadn't played Premier League football. So part of me coming here was thinking, I got half a chance here, and so it's proved for different circumstances. Alan's been excellent. You can't take that away from him. He's been really good. Obviously, he got injured at the start of the year, and what happened the other night, obviously, he's very disappointed about. But it was I haven't really spoken to him about. All we really spoke about was the challenge on him, where I think I have to say the lad is very lucky to stay on the field.
It's a move that's worked out well on that basis, then, isn't it? You haven't come just to sit on the bench.
For a change, yeah. Well, I came down. As I said, I had offers from further south and from up in Scotland, and at my age, it was keen to get as many games as possible, and this will take me into double figures. And if I do well in these 3 games, as I hopefully will, then he's not still here, is he? I'll be knocking on his door asking to stay in there.
And when the incident happened on whatever night it was, Tuesday night, do you think, hello, that's me in for 3 matches?
Well, no, because it was a long way away, and it was a long way away from where I was, and it happened that quickly that we didn't really. When I saw the Crystal Palace player get the yellow card, I just assumed that squared up and it would be the same for Alan. So when I saw the red card, I was genuinely surprised. But when because obviously seen it at the time, I thought that's what had happened. But obviously he sent Alan off. We had made 3 substitutions, so I thought it was quite surreal to see Tom Huddleston in goal. And obviously it was disappointing to lose the game.
Did you give him any tips? Did you do all right?
A clean sheet. So you can't do any more than that, can you? So.
Excellent. With regard to the way the Palace approached that game, do you think they were trying to do a job on the keeper?
No, they're a physical, strong side who are fighting for their lives. They put quality delivery into the box, and Tony Poulos would be disappointed if his players didn't attack it. I had the same at Southend on Saturday. You know, as the game went on, they got more direct, put more balls in the box, and as I said, when you're fighting to win a cup tie or stay in the Premier League, you want your players to attack the ball, and if they don't, I'm sure they'll get a telling off from the manager.
You had a little team last week, Southend. You played them, so has that helped you keep battle hardened for?
Yeah, it was quite a busy game. In a monsoon for the last half hour as well, which made it interesting. But yeah, I mean, it's worked out well that I got 90 minutes last week, which will stand me in good stead for tomorrow.
And the feeling in the dressing room, I mean, defensively, you look really solid. It's just the goals at the other end. You know, what are you doing in training and around the place to try and address that?
Well, we do lots of shooting. I can vouch for that. At my age, we do lots of shooting and creating opportunities as well. And I think the big thing from Tuesday night was we did create opportunities. We had a look at it again yesterday, and it's not like we didn't create anything at all. We did have a couple of good opportunities the other night, which sadly we didn't take. So if we keep doing that, then we'll be okay. And as I said, the two lads on their home debut, hopefully we can create something for them.